Stress levels have been at an all-time high this year. So would you like some tips on how to combat stress? Well, Dr. Stephanie Rubino is able to help us with that. And she's going to give us some practical ways to cope in these uncertain times. So Dr. Rubino, welcome back.
Welcome to this session, Find Relief, Mental Health and Stress Management. I'm Dr. Stephanie Rubino, naturopathic doctor, and I believe this important discussion will help bring us one step closer to improved well-being. Stress is a natural part of our lives. However, medical research suggests that up to 90% of all illness and disease is stress-related. Chronic stress puts us at a risk for physical and mental health concerns, such as depression, anxiety, insomnia, heart disease, digestive concerns, and so much more. Learning to manage our stress is a significant foundation of health, as it will influence our susceptibility to disease and open the door to optimum well-being. During our time together today, we will answer some key questions, such as what is stress and how does stress impact our physical and mental health? Can we really stay balanced during stress and crisis? And if so, what strategies can we use to manage stress and support our mental health? Finally, is there a connection between mental health and nature? And how can we use this connection for improved well-being? Let's begin with our first questions. What is stress, and how does stress impact our physical and mental health? Stress is a state of threatened homeostasis that causes bodily or mental tension. Unfortunately, stress is becoming a way of life for many. Stress is our body's way of responding to any kind of demand, but our response to these demands can disrupt our balance. Stressors, also known as our causes of stress, can be psychological, environmental, and physiological, and can be caused by negative and positive events. People face stressors on a daily basis, and common stressors can include relationships, work demands, financial concerns, media addiction, school challenges, poor nutrition, continuing pressures that seem uncontrollable, even small irritations that wear you down. Plus, positive events can be stressful, such as a wedding and birth. Does stress impact our physical health? As previously mentioned, medical research suggests that up to 90% of all illness and disease is stress-related. Stress impacts all systems of the body, including our musculoskeletal, respiratory, cardiovascular, endocrine, gastrointestinal, nervous, and reproductive systems. Without a doubt, stress impacts our physical health and can be a causative factor for conditions such as muscle tension and migraine headaches, breathing difficulties such as shortness of breath or rapid breathing, heart disease such as increased blood pressure and an increased risk for heart attacks, inflammation, immune dysfunction, chronic fatigue, digestive disturbances such as gas and bloating, IBS and IBD, infertility, PMS, low libido, and pregnancy complications. Not only does stress have an impact on our physical health, but research has also shown that stress influences our mental health. What is mental health? Mental health is a key component of our well-being and is not only the absence of mental illness. As defined by the Public Health Agency of Canada, mental health is the capacity of each and all of us to feel, think, and act in ways that enhance our ability to enjoy life and deal with the challenges we face. It is a positive sense of emotional and spiritual well-being that respects the importance of culture, equity, social justice, interconnections, and personal dignity. According to the Canadian Mental Health Association, good mental health includes a sense of purpose, strong relationships, feeling connected to others, having a good sense of self, coping with stress, and enjoying life. How does stress impact mental health? To help answer this, let's take a look at the connection between the brain and the adrenal glands. Through various hormonal signals, the hypothalamus in the brain directly connects to the pituitary gland and the adrenal glands. This is known as the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or the HPA axis. In cases of long-term stress, the hypothalamus sends signals to the pituitary gland, which then stimulates the adrenal glands. Your adrenals are hat-shaped glands that sit above the kidneys and produce a variety of hormones that are critical to a healthy life. Adrenal glands are often called the stress glands, as they respond to stressors, along with your brain and other organs, of course, by making and releasing stress hormones such as cortisol. Even small changes in stress hormones can have a significant effect on our mental, emotional, and physical health. Chronic stress can cause concerns with concentration, depression, anxiety, insomnia, ADHD, and memory problems, including dementia. Chronic stress has also been linked to causing changes in certain brain areas, including variations in brain volume and physical changes of neuronal networks. This has been supported by imaging studies that show structural changes in the brain of individuals suffering from various types of stress-related disorders, such as severe traumas, major negative life events, or chronic psychosocial strain. It is clear that stress has both physical and psychological components. So, is it possible to stay balanced during stress and crisis? Research has shown that the impact stress has depends on our individual perception of the stress that is occurring. The way a person can anticipate a certain stressor and then control it largely defines the resulting stress response. We can manage stress, improve our perception of a particular stress, and support our physical and mental health by incorporating key strategies such as eating clean and staying hydrated, being physically active, getting enough sleep, considering natural health product support, practicing laughter, gratitude, and relaxation, and connecting with nature. Let's discuss each of these approaches next. Proper nutrition can counterbalance the negative impact of stress by supporting your blood sugar levels and stabilizing mood. Blood sugar fluctuation is actually one of the most significant internal stressors. Eat clean by avoiding refined sugars and processed foods that can cause spikes and drops in blood sugar, which cause unnecessary increases in the stress hormone cortisol. Increase your intake of a variety of organic fruits and vegetables, good quality proteins, healthy fats, and fiber at each meal. Did you know your body is composed of 60% water? So it's not surprising that hydration is essential for a healthy stress response. You may actually become dehydrated when under stress because various physical changes may cause a loss of fluids. Be proactive and be sure to drink water and herbal teas throughout the day and minimize caffeine, alcohol, and sweetened energy drinks, which can cause dehydration and disrupt your blood sugar levels. Physical movement for 20 to 30 minutes most days of the week is an excellent way to reduce stress hormones and increase endorphins to help reduce pain and improve mood. Engage in activities that you enjoy. If you do this, exercise won't seem like another boring chore. Pick your favorite ways to stay motivated and keep moving. Research shows that after only one night of sleep restricted to 4 hours, levels of cortisol were 37% higher on the day following the one night of restricted sleep. In addition, elevated cortisol caused by stress can lead to decreased production of melatonin. Melatonin is the neurohormone that helps you fall and stay asleep. And low levels of melatonin can lead to sleep difficulties, such as problems falling or staying asleep at night. To combat stress, it's important to prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. But how can we do this if we were having problems sleeping? Follow these important tips to improve your sleep tonight. Eliminate inhibitors of sleep, such as caffeine and other stimulants. Replace coffee with herbal teas to encourage better sleep. Establish a bedtime routine, which can act as effective signals for sleep. include practices such as taking a bath and journaling before bed. Are you hungry before bed? Choose your bedtime snacks wisely by selecting high-protein foods such as nut butters, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie. High-protein foods work to balance blood sugar levels and create a feeling of fullness. These foods also provide the amino acid L-tryptophan, which is used for the production of melatonin and serotonin. Bananas, chickpeas, and oats are melatonin-boosting foods and are a great bedtime snack. Remember to avoid heavy meals, sugar, and alcohol before bed. Finally, create a relaxed sleep environment for a good night's rest. To accomplish this, make sure you have a comfortable mattress and pillow. Minimize all light by covering windows with blackout shades and removing nightlights. Finally, maintain an appropriate room temperature. Remove electronics, and reduce possible noise disruptions. Next, let's consider support with the use of natural health products. Physical and mental stress may cause the body to use up more vitamins and minerals, especially B vitamins, magnesium, and vitamin C. Magnesium is a pivotal mineral that facilitates the actions of over 300 enzymes. Magnesium is also known as the anti-stress mineral, and low magnesium levels have been associated with stressful conditions. Unfortunately, most North Americans do not get enough magnesium through their diets, making supplementation an ever-important source. Probiotics are key to supporting the health of our microbiota. Did you know there is a connection between our gut and brain? There is, in fact, a bidirectional communication between the brain and the enteric nervous system, which are the nerves that are found around our gastrointestinal tract. Our exposure to stress alters our gut microbiota, unfortunately leading to gastrointestinal and mental health disorders. In addition, our gut microbiota can influence stress reactions by directly affecting HPA activity and the release of stress hormones. Studies have found that certain probiotic strains can moderate feelings of anxiety by dampening the HPA reaction, reversing the stress hormone response, promoting healthy mood balance, and relieving stress-related gastrointestinal complications. L-theanine and GABA are nutrients that are involved in maintaining balanced brain chemicals. L-theanine, in particular, is a naturally occurring amino acid found in green tea. L-theanine has been shown to increase our alpha brainwaves in order to promote an alert yet relaxed state of mind. It has also been shown to increase levels of GABA, dopamine, and serotonin to improve mood and induce relaxation. Finally, adaptogens are an important class of herbs that support the adrenal glands and improve the body's ability to handle physical and mental stress. Ashwagandha, rhodiola, and maca are examples of adaptogens that help to relieve stress and promote relaxation. With the introduction of any natural health product, be sure to speak to your healthcare provider to ensure any product is appropriate to use. Practicing laughter, gratitude, and relaxation are key steps to stress management. Laughter can mitigate the effects of stress by decreasing blood levels of cortisol, epinephrine, and growth hormone, indicating a reversal of the stress response. Laughter has been shown to alter brain chemicals such as dopamine and serotonin activity and increase endorphins, which help in supporting our mood. Do you have an attitude of gratitude? An attitude of gratitude means being thankful and appreciating all parts of your life, no matter how big or small. An attitude of gratitude has been linked to better health, sounder sleep, less anxiety and depression, higher long-term satisfaction with life, and kinder behavior towards others. You can foster this life perspective by keeping a gratitude journal, being thankful for those that support you, and acknowledging how important you are. Studies have shown that nature has a positive effect on mental health. Associations exist between increased psychological well-being and increased positive affect, positive social interactions and engagement, a sense of meaning and purpose in life, and improved manageability of life tasks. Nature experience has also been shown to positively affect various aspects of cognitive function, memory and attention, and children's school performance, as well as imagination and creativity. In addition, there is growing evidence that nature experience is associated with decreased incidence of other disorders such as anxiety, ADHD, and depression. Unfortunately, quantity and quality of nature experiences are decreasing for many people around the world. How can we change this and become more connected with nature to support our mental health? One idea is to practice forest bathing, which is a Japanese practice that began in the 1980s. Forest bathing involves immersing yourself in nature in a mindful way. Surrounded by trees, remain silent and go slow as you use your senses to find things in nature that bring you peace and happiness. Forest bathing has been shown to reduce stress hormones, blood pressure, pulse rate, heart rate variability, increase the body's natural killer cells, and improve mood. We can also connect with nature by standing barefoot on grass, exercising outdoors, enjoying a meal outside, hugging a tree, growing your own food, and simply going for a walk outdoors. Stress is a natural part of our lives. However, there are a number of ways that we can manage it and support our mental health. Don't forget, stress management is an important foundation of great health. Clean eating, restful sleep, physical movement, and connecting with nature are a few strategies you can use to find stress relief in your life starting today.